All right, welcome to Barre, everybody. My name is Jenny, and let's get going. All right, we're going to start with those roll-ups that we did last week. Tend to be pretty effective. So whenever you're ready, roll your shoulders back. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Bend one knee, bend the other, bend both, roll it up, 2, 3, shoulders back. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Bend one, bend the other, bend both, roll it up. Or inhale, exhale, fold. Bend one, bend the other, bend both, roll it up. 3, 4, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Bend one, bend the other, bend both, roll it up. Again, here we go. Inhale, exhale, bend one, bend the other, bend both, roll it up. 3, 4, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Good. Bend one, bend the other, bend both, roll it up. Good. Stay up. Here we go. Presses up and up. Good. Really working through your feet. Nice. Good. All right. Go ahead and take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back like you're coming in for a lunge. You can be nearby your chair or you cannot use your chair. Here we go. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift. So having a nice little forward lean here, working on your balance. If you want ballet arms already, you can be up. I'm going to take a nice forward lean here, being kind to my back. Moving right in. All right, lunges, here we go. Lunge, lunge. We're going to combine those two here in a minute. Find your sturdy. Remember, back knee goes straight down. You need to hold on to something, go for it. Nice. Good. Lift, here we go. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. Lunge, arabesque. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift, lunge, lift, lunge, lift. Keep going. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. Lunge and lift. A few more. Lunge, lift, lunge, lift, lunge. Good. Last one. Step it in. Nice. Prance it out. Find your breath. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Step back with your other foot. Woo. All right. Balance today. All right. Go ahead and come forward. Hand can be on your leg. Nice forward lean. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now remember, if you want, you can be right up here. Or you can work on your balance. Good. Belly button is still in, belly is still in, even though you have a forward lean. Little bend in your front leg. Good. Working on your balance. Try not to jam down on that foot. Just lightly tapping. All right, let's move into that lunge. Here we go. Down and up, down and up. Pretty basic, but depending on your day or your wobble, you know, it can be a challenge, especially if we do a ton of them, which we tend to do. Now remember, when we combine them, you can always hold on to your ledge or your chair. One more. Add the lift. Here we go. Up, lunge, up, lunge, up, lunge, up, and 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 lunge. Keep it going. Trying to get deep on that lunge. I know it's hard. Almost there. One more. Step it up. Nice. All right, here we go. Prance it out. Up and down. Up and down. Should be getting warmed up pretty fast. Good, breathe. Nice. All right, go ahead and come on up. We're just gonna kind of work through those arms. Open up that chest a little bit. Skip abs, always. Oh, all right. So we have open up. So really opening up your shoulders and then rolling your shoulders forward, yes? So just starting with our arms, open up your chest, round the shoulders forward. The one focus here is in your arms. So really open up, roll them forward. Open up, roll them forward. Yeah, so now we're gonna add in the legs. So whenever we open up, you're gonna do a wide plie. My form is especially, all right, wide plie, and then straighten and round over. Good, open up, plie, round over, straighten your legs. Plie, round over, straighten. Good, plie, round over, straighten. Should just feel really nice and juicy, just really working through those shoulders. Really working into your range of motion, whatever that is. Good. Mind getting some pops in here. Maybe a lot of pops. Good. Few more, just like that. Good, let it go. Excellent. All right, come on up to your bar. And the first thing we're gonna do is work on our inner thighs. So feet are in turned out position, heels in, toes out. Take one leg up. So remember, if you have a lot of leg, you're just gonna lift that leg a little bit higher so you can get across. Otherwise, you know, you're pretty close. So wherever you can get that range of motion, flex your foot. Taking that foot across, stand up nice and tall. And you really want to think about the cross, not as much the other way, mostly the cross. Good. Nice. This should be a little bit of a break compared to the cardio we just did. Working into your quad. Good. Breathe into it. Nice and tall. This gets into your quad too, right? Like that muscle right above your knee. Oh, I need that so bad. Take some of that weight off my knees by putting muscle there. So really thinking about the across motion. It doesn't really matter how much you swing the other way. You want to think more across, across. Good, out to the side. So heels are in, toes are out, same leg. I'm gonna turn just so you can see what I'm doing. So we're lifting, I gotta clear my chair first. We're lifting out to the side. So try to keep this all engaged and don't let it go with you. Yeah, still flexing that heel, but your toes are still turned out. All right. Good, flexing into that foot, trying to stay over your center of gravity. Try not to lean towards that standing leg. Try to stay over the top, your center of gravity. So you got your bar friend here. Super intense flex in that foot that's moving, okay? This is so good for our hip. That space like right above your butt, like right here. Yeah. Good, let that go, kind of prance it out a little bit. We're just gonna move straight into lifts here. So same leg, that's how it gets intense, right? Flex this foot and knee lifts. Belly button in, again, roll your shoulders back. Good. And you can still have your feet in that turned out position. Just gets a different muscle or different side of the muscle, especially right on the inside. We're going to try to spend more time on the floor today because I neglected the floor last time. But for now, here we are. Good, to the back. All right, stretch your leg out long, like to the back, stretch your leg out long, flex your foot, still turned out position. So your ankle is gonna face the ceiling, pulses. Just kind of like we did to the warm up. We're just getting all sides of your leg here. Belly button is in, make sure your ribs aren't jutting out. Good, bring it back in. All right, using the same leg, we're just gonna burn it right out, really burning our standing leg out, right? All right, so it's gonna come behind you and go at a diagonal. So tapping behind you, extending at that diagonal. Good, and again, trying to get your body to stay upright and not do this like wishy-washy motion. That's gonna be your hardest thing. So maybe bring that left hand or whatever hand it is to your hip of your standing leg to try to keep everything engaged and in line as much as you can. Good. Think about going on this diagonal, right? Oh, don't take your mat with you. Point your toes, it goes up, flex it as it comes down. Or you gotta catch with your toes, right? I guess you could catch with your toes, but then I have to bend my knee. So straight leg here, swipes. Nice and tall. Few more, to ad nauseum, here we go. Good, let it go. Woo, nice. Awesome possum. All right, you ready? Heels in, toes out. Life is getting better. Other side, holla. All right, take it across your body. Flex that foot really intensely. Remember, you want to think about the cross motion, not as much the side motion. Good, breathe. Keep going. Remember, think across. If you keep running into your leg, just take it up a little bit higher. That really intense flex in your foot is what's going to really get that leg. Nice and tall. I love breathing. It might be my favorite thing to do. I do it all the time. Hopefully you do too. All the deep breaths. We do so many of these. Oh, it's going to feel so good / hurt so good. You can put a micro bend in your standing knee if you tend to lock your knees out or you hyperextend them. Otherwise, you should be fine. Remember, think across, 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 across. Don't get lazy and swing it out to the side. Across, across. All right, we almost there. We almost did that one too. Crazy mouse. Yeah. All right. So heels in, toes out, and to the side. So you want to make sure you're not like your foot's not going directly side and your ankle's not going directly side, somewhere in the middle. So try to keep that foot at that nice turned out position. Good. Be nice and tall. Lots of repetitions today. Trying to stand upright as best you can. Just checking. All right. Oh, maybe do what you got to do whenever you're ready. Heels are still in, toes are still out. Bring your foot up. Flex your foot, pulses up. So you can go just knee height here, knee height, hip height. Okay, or you can go higher. It's up to you. My knee is mostly dead on, even though my foot is turned out. I'm not like out here to the side, although that is a fun one. But I'm not dead on either. I'm just a little off center. But you do you. Lots going on in this leg. Just give it nice comfort, you know. This is where the music comes in. So I should be self-entertaining over here. You got it. All right, take it back. Here we are. All right, remember, ankle up, still in that turnout position. You can be on your forearms, belly button in. Again, have that micro bend if you want it, or keep your legs straight. Just try to keep your core engaged. Almost there. Are we flexing our foot here? Yes. I'm supposed to be flexing my foot. Sorry. I'm so used to pointing it. It's so hard to like remember to flex it. Good. Ooh, let it go. All right, across. So nice long diagonals here. Toes come behind. Foot is still turned out in the front. And you're going at a diagonal behind you. Again, if you're really pretty good at staying upright, awesome. If you need a little help, taking that hand to your hip, one of them. I suggest the one that's on your standing leg side. Good, just keep thinking tall. That standing leg has things to say, right? I'm getting toasty in here. Open a door today, that will help. A few more, here we go. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 2 and 1. Ooh, good. Let it go. Alrighty. Grab some water. Do what you got to do. All right, and then make your way down to the ground. We're here. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was so dark in my house. I think you can see me still. There we go. All right. Oh, here we go. Bring it on down. I put my music behind me so you can't hear it as well. All right. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Come all the way down to begin with. Bring your knees in. Good. Excellent. All right, we're gonna just do some Pilates pulls just to start with. Point your toes, curl your chin to your chest, extend one, extend the other, extend, 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 extend. Nice. All right, moving into a dancer move here. So hands can be on the ground or they can be under your butt. Good. All right, here we go. Or they can be by your head, which is how I'm gonna go. So you extend up, cross over, and then bring that leg long as you bend your knee in. Extend up. So it's almost like this pedal motion, up, extend, up, and turn, 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 up, turn, up, turn, up, turn, up, turn, up, turn, up. Keep going, up, and up, and up, and up. Try to get your full shoulder blade off the ground. Good, both legs extend up. Give your neck a little bit of a rest. Bring one in, let the other one hover, curl chin to chest. Here we go. 2 in, switch, 2 in, switch, 2 in, switch. Getting a nice stretch while also working our abs. Multitasking, my favorite when it comes to bar, not life. Good. Nice. Keep pulling in and pulsing. Good, bring them both up. Nice, lay down. Hands can be by your side. We're gonna do reverse crunches. So that means your hips lift off the ground. We'll start there and then we'll add on always, right? 3, here we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So hands can be by your side or behind your head. Up to you. Few more, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice, feet come down. Take them out long, all the way. Stretch your legs out. And crunches with legs long. Point your toes. Here we go. Crunch and down. Crunch and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Good. Trying to get your shoulder blades off the ground without pulling on your head, right? Ah, those details. All right, let it go. Bring your feet up. All right, so here's the fun part. So you're gonna do a reverse crunch up, and this is where you might want your hands by your legs. You're gonna extend those legs out long. So remember, wherever you can keep your back on the ground. So if you have to extend your legs out like that, that's fine. If you can get them almost parallel to the ground, even better. All right, so up, bend, extend. Up, bend, extend. Good. You're almost there. There's not as many of these. Good, try one more. Good. Plant those feet on the ground. All right, feet stay on the ground. You can lift your heels up off the ground or you can have flat foot. Curl chin to chest, reach for your ankles side to side. Good. Nice, let it go. Ooh. All right, arms out to a T, knees up. All right, start with a single leg drop. So we're gonna go all to one side. So we'll start with your right leg. Just let the leg drop open and back. Open and back. So you might have to go slower. Stay in control here. Good. And if this leg drop is super easy, you can always extend both legs and do a side leg drop from straight leg. Okay, either way, bent knees or straight legs. Good. Use your abs. Well, this is using your abs, but it's really like your internal abs, like a lot of your internal abs, which we, of course, need to build, but it's not as glamorous, so we don't spend as much time on those exercises. But, you know, as much as I like to look glamorous, I also like to be functional and I like all my muscles to work, so amen. Awesome. All righty, bend both knees and we're gonna go for the other side. So you may be like, I already know I wanna go straight leg. That's fine, but we did a couple bent knees first. So just stick with me and opening up to the left now. And remember, you can go as slow or as fast as you want, but maybe try to go a little bit on the slower side just so you have a little more control. Because I feel like on these, you tend to like really just like let your leg drop open and then bounce back. So let's engage a little bit more control of our legs. All right, and if you want, legs up, straight leg out and in. Still on that left leg. Good, keep it going. Few more. All righty, bring them back up. Bend your knees. All right, and this time, make sure that your legs aren't just flopping here. So you want your legs at a nice 90-degree angle, arms are still out into your T. We're gonna go both at the same time. So just going side to side, and other side. Good. Keep going. I'm just going to turn my body around so I won't hit furniture. Remember, trying to keep those legs at a 90-degree angle. You can use your hands a little bit if it creeps into your back. Otherwise, your arms are just there as a counterbalance. But they're out, so you can use them to help yourself if you need to. And if it's like, oh, this kind of creeps up in my back quite a bit, then that's kind of where you need to like, you know where you need to pause. So some people can go flat and stay in control, but some people, you only want to go like at a little bit of an angle because you have to pull it back up, right? So it's like those leg lifts. It's like find your limit where your back comes off the ground, which is a little harder in this because your back comes off the ground literally every time. But find where you are still in control and you can pull those legs back up to your starting position. All right, adding on. So you're going to take it, excuse me, one side, extend those legs out, bring it in. Other side, extend long, bring it in. First side, extend long, bring it in. Other side, extend long, bring it in. Extend long. Extend long. So it's almost like you have notches, right, in your back. Extend, notch one, notch two, extend, notch one, notch two, extend. So if you like to be like on some kind of a beat, that's kind of how you're going to gauge your beat. Boom, boom, extend, boom, boom, extend, retract. Good, almost there. Good, all right, we should have done all sides evenly, maybe. All right, I'm just gonna move myself back onto my mat. All right, take those legs up, nice and tall. Hands can be by your side, behind your head, curl your chin to your chest, or they can be under your hips for these, which might be what you want to do. So you can do chin to chest, or you can relax your head if your neck gets really cramped up. All righty, and just little beats. We've been here before. And take it down. And back up. And take it down. Chin to chest is gonna get more into your abs, give you a little bit more control too, but again, if your neck is like, I'm tired, you can also lay down. Good, pointing your toes, turned out, position as you go up and down. And you don't have to be on beat with me for this. As long as you are breathing. Good, let it go. Ooh, bring those into your chest. Excellent. All right, place your feet flat on the ground. Bridges. Here we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up. Hold up. Here we go. Pulses at the top. Get a little higher. Up, 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 up. Good, knees tap, here we go. Keep your hips up. Woo. Let your hips go a little higher. Yes, you can, don't let them sag. And let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Excellent. Awesome. All right, go ahead and come on up. Before we flip over, we're gonna take a little bit of a stretch here. So lean away, grab your ankle, bring your knee. You can come into a line with your other knee, or it can be a little bit out to the side. This is really great if you run or whatever you do. It's also just good if you sit all the time. So if it's really hurting your foot, just leave your hand under your foot. Otherwise, you can take it out. Maybe you begin to lean back. Maybe you come down to your elbows. Maybe you come all the way down to the ground. Just really stretching out your quad here. Want to be mindful of that. It's going to feel really super intense, but try to stay with it. And with time, maybe you can come all the way flat, maybe not. Kind of depends on your body if it lets you in. Ooh, such a stretch. Alrighty, you lay flat all the way, put your elbows into the ground, walk your hands up, lean away from that leg, be kind, extend it long and give it a little shake out. Good, and then lean away from your other one, grabbing your ankle. Good, remember you can either leave your hand there or take it out and slowly come back. We have got to stretch more. Whew. Don't worry, we're not done working, but I don't want to forget to do this. So if you're chilling like a villain and you can go further, do so. Do what you can, right? You're almost there. I'm still with you. Alrighty. And then place your elbows into the ground. Slowly, kindly lean away. Take that leg out. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over. Woo! This might feel pretty intense after that. Oh. You can grab anywhere along your feet. You don't have to reach your toes. Good. Come on back. All right, here we go. Come on up to your hands and knees. All right. We're gonna have some push-ups. They're the best. All right, so try to do them from your toes. We only, as per usual, when we do push-ups, we're just gonna do 5 of each kind to start with. All right, so moving into just a regular push-up position, go 5 regular ones. And let it go whenever you're done. Maybe get off your wrists a little bit. Man, sitting in this position is like no thing after doing that last stretch we just did. All right, hands go wide. Hands can either turn out or you can leave them like here and just go wide. Your choice. And go 5 of them. All right, you ready for those tricep push-ups? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, remember, hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows brush by your sides. If you need to be on your knees for this, totally understandable. Please go full range of motion to the best of your ability. 5, here we go. Yikes. All right, last one, diamond push-ups. So hands are like this. Yes, I may have to be on my knees for this one. I'm not even gonna pretend. All right, here we go. All right, sweet. And then we're gonna come down, your arms are not done, your shoulders are not done. Coming down for a plank here. Try to place your hands flat on the ground. And then remember, you can always be on your knees here, or you can be in full plank. Gotta breathe. And if you want, you can start adding a rock back and forth. Totally optional, just works more into your abs, more into those shoulders. Good, release down. Get off your elbows or your hands. Nice, awesome. Let's move into some active stretching, which will also build strength, but active stretching. So lean away, bring that foot up, coming in for a lunge. Good, really breathe in here. Good. Leave your toes tucked, bring your knee down. Come on up for a little lunge. So really let those hips sink down. When you come up, don't sit back. Let those hips sink low. Good. Take a little tension out of your shoulders. Good, and here's the fun part. You can do this with your arms up, or I'm gonna do them with my hands right here. You're just gonna lift your bottom leg, breathe, and then tap it back down or set it down all the way. Breathe. Nice little stretch here. Come up for some strength. Try to see if you can take your tummy off your thigh, your front thigh. Good, and then lightly set it back down. Good, just a couple more of these. So come on up. Of course, if you want to make it harder, your arms can be up here the whole time or on your hips. Or you can be with me right here, and then drop that knee. Good, send it back, half splits or full splits, depending on what you want to do with your life. Definitely breathe either way. Good, and then rotate back through, move your hands to the inside so you can take that leg away, and then walk your hands over so you can lean away, bring that next foot up, coming into a low lunge or a lunge here, knee up off the ground, just let your hips sink down and be heavy. Find your breath. Good, bring that back knee, leave your toes tucked so you come up. Remember, don't send your hips back. Try to let those hips sink down. Good. Relax your shoulders. Try to sit up tall. All right, find that little bit of strength. You got it. Lift your knee up. Good. Carefully set that knee back down. Leave your toes tucked. Breathe. Let those hips drop more. You got it. You're shaking. Take some deep breaths. All right, lift that knee back up. Remember, try to be light in your hands. Try not to use them. Oh, talk about some power we're building here. And heat. Slowly bring it back down. Nice deep stretch here. You got this. Good, lift it up. Find that power, find that strength. Try to straighten your back leg as best you can. Bring your tummy off your thighs. Sit up as tall as you can. Good, bring your knee back down. Good, let your hands come down and slowly send it back, half splits. Good, breathe. Nice. All right, rotate back through, bring your hands to the inside just so you can lean away. Get that foot out of the way. And then go ahead and sit on your butt. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall, inhale, and exhale, begin to fold over. Flat back, and if you want, you can continue to round, or you can just fold. Good. Go ahead and sit on up. All right, you take those legs out long. Bring that right knee in. Cross it over. We're coming in for a twist, so if you want to stay here, you can. Or you can go ahead and tuck that bottom leg in. Just don't sit on it. Finding your twist. Take that hand behind you. So if your left leg is on top, or your right leg is on top, your right arm should be behind you. Good. And then come forward and then just pick up your top ankle, cross it over a little bit more. You can move yourself in alignment. If you're like, my legs don't look like that, that's fine. But what you're shooting for is eventually get your knees in line here and then fold over, really stretch out your hips. Hands can always come to the ground too. I'm just showing some love to my legs here by putting my hands on them, saying, I like you, I see you, I'm glad you're here. All right, take that leg off the top, take your other one out. Good, bring your new leg in, should be your left. Good, take it across. Feel free to stay here and just twist. Or tuck that leg in, sit up nice and tall. Try to get your shoulders away from your ears, don't be like up here. Find some space. Good. All righty. Come back to center. Take that ankle up, cross it over. You can kind of adjust where you're sitting more in the middle. And then fold over. Then breathe, just be with it. These stretches are so good for you. If it doesn't feel intense in your hip, I do not know what you're doing. Good, come on up. All right, last thing on the ground before we get off the ground. Nice splits. You can make them as extreme or as not as extreme as you want. Just kind of set yourself up so that you're trying to tilt your pelvis forward to begin with instead of rounding back. And then you can just walk however far you want to go. As long as you're stretching, right? Don't just like chill like a villain up here. Like lean, use some gravity here. I don't need pump up music while I stretch. Need to breathe. Oh. And then walk yourself back up, bring those legs in, stand up, whatever you'd like as long as it's safe. Excellent. All right, let's just stretch out our back one more time. Place those hands on your bar, let your chest sink through, stretching out your shoulders, your neck, chin to chest. Good, come on up, place one hand on, walk it around. Need to open up our shoulders more. If you sit, you read, you drive, you type, you do the things, even hunching over the stove. There's a lot of this, right? All right, other side. So we just want to open up, work against that resistance. Good, and then bring it back to center. Walk yourself around. Good, one foot behind you. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale. Wow, nice work. I hope you feel like, oh, I worked some stuff in and worked some stuff out. So, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.